So my name Vinosh.
Renosh, okay. How are you doing, Renosh?
I'm fine, sir.
Okay, so Renosh, this is your first accountancy class, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so could you please tell me how many topics or chapters you have already covered up till now? Anything that you have already covered in accounts?
Sir, we have three accountancy gurus, sir. So accountancy, capitalized accounting system. So our class teacher were teachers. Already they do three chapters. No, sorry. They completed this accountancy, capitalized accounting system book, sir. This first book they completed whole chapter.
So could you please name the three chapters that teachers have covered? First thing is that computerized accounting system that is already done in the school. Other than this,
That's the reader names. Three readers were there. Three readers name is capitalized accounting system, then company account, then
Mhm.
accountancy, not for profit organization. These three readers were there. So first reader, capitalized accounting system. The book is over,
Okay,
sir.
got it,
Just we
got
taught
it.
every chapter is in
So
that book, sir.
all right. So Renosh, currently here in our batch, uh, we are discussing about the fundamentals of partnership, fundamental of partnership only. So we will cover those topics later, like the company account and the accounting for non-profit organization. We will be covering that part later, but in our batch we have started from this particular topic, or the we are basically covering the book of partnership, right? So we
Oh,
have
okay.
we have three books now. We have the fundamental of partnership and the company account, and one more book is there. So we have started our batch from the fundamental of partnership. Is it okay to you?
Okay. Partnership, right?
Yes, we have started with the partnership act.
Um,
So
okay. Mm, Partnership, which
on
chapter?
this is the first chapter only. Fundamental of
Partnership.
partnership. This is the first chapter.
Okay.
Here in this chapter, we have the topics such as the formation of the Pnl Appropriation, formation of the capital account of the partners, then we have valuation of goodwill of the partners and topics like these. We will be talking about these things. Interest on capital, interest on drawing. Okay. So just
Sir,
before proceed,
sir, can you please speak loudly, sir? I cannot hear. Like
okay, just Halima, my audio is clear to you. Am I audible enough?
Yes,
now
yes.
it's clear, sir. Now it's clear.
Okay. I think there's some problem with my mic. Let me just adjust it. Give me a moment, Raj. Let me just adjust a few things here. All right. So, Renosh, do you have any idea what is partnership?
Sir, partnership, one or two persons together they form a partners. Like
Okay, so partnership is basically an agreement where two or more person are agreeing to do a particular business. And do you have any idea what is P&L appropriation?
no, sir, no, sir.
No idea. Okay. And any idea about the different types of capital account?
Yeah,
What are the
different
different
type.
methods by which we can prepare the capital account?
No, sir, that's it.
Okay, no problem. No problem. So in that case, I guess you will be required to have few backup classes. The topics that we have this, we will be giving you a backup classes for those concept and topics. But
No,
in today's class, let's just I'll be discussing about the formation of the capital account. prior to this topic, we have already, let me show you what are the topics that we have already discussed. We have discussed the topic of the, just a minute. Yeah, we talked about the profit and loss appropriation. We talked about what is the difference between the trading and the Pnl appropriation. Then we also talked about the various method by which interest on drawing is calculated. That is also in this particular chapter. Apart from the calculation of interest on drawing, we have also discussed the interest, the format of the P&L account, and we have also discussed the calculation of interest on loan. So these topics are already covered in this particular class. Calculation of interest on loan, interest on drawing, and the P&L appropriation and the formation of the capital loan. Okay, so
Sir,
all these
sir, can you please repeat the chapter's name again? The chapter name.
these are not the chapter. These are not the chapter, Ranosh. I'm saying that these are the topics that we have covered in this particular chapter. The name of the chapter is Fundamental of the Partnership. Name of the chapter is Fundamental of Partnership. And in this particular chapter, we have discussed few topics like interest on drawing, calculation of interest on loan, and the formation of the P&L appropriation, formation of the capital account of the partner. These topics are only covered in this chapter. So what I'm saying is that the topic that you have already missed, we will be giving a backup for those topics. But in today's session, we will be talking about the formation of the capital account. So you will have to continue from this particular topic. That is what I'm saying. Is it clear to you? Formation of the capital account. This is the formation of the capital account. Is there some problem with my audio, guys? Renosh, there is some problem with my audio?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. All right. So, guys, let's continue with the formation of the capital account. Renosh and everyone else, see, in the previous class, we already understood that there are two methods by which capital account can be formed. One is called the fixed capital method, and then we have the fluctuating capital method. Fixed capital method and fluctuating capital. We have two different methods by which capital account can be prepared. In the previous class, I guess we already discussed how do we prepare the fluctuating capital account. Right, Aman and Halima? We have already discussed the formation of the capital account as per the fluctuating capital method. So in today's class, we will be talking about the formation of the capital account as per the fixed capital method. So we already did this in the previous class. Now we will be talking about the fixed capital method. Now let me tell you, just a recap. In the previous session, I have told you that under fluctuating capital method. So first of all, what is this method all about? So this method is all about preparation or the formation of the capital account. How do we prepare the capital account of the partner? That is what this method teaches us. Now, in the last session, I've told you that capital account under the fluctuating capital account method, we need to open only one account. This account will be formed, which is called the partner's capital account. And all those transactions that can affect the capital balance of the partner will be recorded in the partner's capital account. Transactions such as salary given to partner, commission being paid to partner, interest on capital contributed by the partner, drawings made by the partner, or interest being charged on partner, all the transactions are recorded at only one place. That's it. No other account is opened for the finding out the closing balance of the capital of the partners. That is, I have already discussed in the previous class. But now let's talk about the formation of the capital account as per the fixed capital method. All right, so just a minute. All right, so correct me if I'm wrong, Halima or Aman, we have started this concept as well in the previous session. But did this method or not, fixed capital method?
No, sir.
Okay. All right, guys. So let us start our session with the fixed capital method. Okay, so see, under this method, two accounts are maintained by the partner. One is called the partner's capital account, and then there is a partner's current account. Transactions which are related to the introduction and withdrawal of the capital by the partner is recorded under the capital account, and all other transactions such as transaction relating to interest on drawings, salary of the partner, commission, or any other thing will be recorded separately under the partner's current account. Listen to me very carefully and try to understand this. Under fixed capital method, we need to open two accounts. Number one, partner's capital account. Number two, partner's current account. Partner's account will be recording the amount which is introduced by the partner as a further capital, as a further investment in the capital. And the second thing that capital account records is the drawings made out of capital. So only these two transactions are recorded under the capital account. All other transaction which is related to drawing, interest on drawing, salary, commission, everything will be recorded separately under the name of the partner's current account. So let me show you how it is done. Let me prepare a format. You are not required to note it down. Just try to understand the things. See, first of all, what I'm telling you that under the fixed capital method, we need to open two accounts. First of all, we will open the partner's capital account. Okay, so this account will be open, partner's capital. And in the partner's capital account, sir, what is the format of this account will be? We will write down particulars, name of the partner. Let's suppose there are two partners, so we will write down the name of the partner X and then the name of the partner Y. Okay, then again particulars and amount for partner X and Y. Okay, so under the partner's capital account, first of all, the first thing that we need to write down is the opening balance of the capital of the partners. So this must be given in the question. We need to write the opening balance of the partner on the credit side of the partner's capital account. This is the credit side and this is the debit side. I'm sure all of you already know this. We will write down by balance BD. By balance BD means the opening balance of the capital account. This will always be given in the question. You need not to be worried about this. This will always be given in the question. This is considered as the opening balance of the capital account. Okay. Then if partners are further investing more amount as their capital, like they have invested more cash as their capital contribution, then such amount will also be recorded on the debit side. Like let me tell you, for example, let's suppose both the partners have started their partnership with the initial investment of 2 lakh. So both of them have contributed 2 lakhs of capital and 2 lakh. Now Mr. X is deciding to contribute more amount as his capital contribution. So he further invested 50,000 in the business as his share of capital in the partnership. So if any introduction made by the partner by way of capital, then such addition in the capital will also be recorded on the credit side. Is this clear, Aman and Halima? And
Yes.
Renos. Any addition made in the capital balance by way of cash or bank will also be recorded on the credit side. Okay, this is it. Now let's talk about on the debit side, what do we gonna write? So on the debit side, we will write down the drawings made by the partner. If there are any drawings, if there are any withdrawals made by the partner, let's suppose Mr. X and Y both have withdrawn 20,000 out of their capital balance, 20,000 and 30,000, then such drawings will be recorded on the debit side. Is this clear to all of you? The drawings will be shown on the debit side. Opening balance will be shown on the credit side. Any introduction by way of cash will also be shown on the credit side. Aman, Halima, and Renosh. Is this clear to you?
Clear.
Okay. Now, I want all of you to be very, very attentive here and try to understand. Remember this point very well, that only those drawings are recorded under the capital account. Only those drawings are recorded under the capital account, which is made out of capital. It will also be given in the question. Unless and until it is not given in the question, we cannot simply assume that the drawings are made out of capital. Only if question is specifically mentioned that drawings were made by the partners and those drawings are made out of capital. If it is written in the question, then only we will be writing the amount of drawing on the debit side of the partner's capital account. Sir, what if question does not mention the whether the drawings are made out of capital or not? So if question is not mentioning about from where the drawings were made by the partner, then we cannot simply assume, that it is made out of capital. If question is not mentioning that the drawing are made out of capital, then we cannot write the amount of drawing here in the partner's capital account. Now the question arises, so then where do we record such drawing? If such drawings are not recorded under the partner's capital account, if it is not made out of capital, then where are we going to write it down? So such drawing will be recorded under the partner's current account. Listen to me very carefully. If drawings are not made out of capital, then it will always be recorded under the partner's current account. I'll show you later. Let me just finish it off. Then we will talk about the partner's current account. But let me just talk about the partner's capital account right now. So in the partner's capital account, only these transactions are recorded. Done. Nothing more. Opening balance, introduction, and the drawings. And then finally, the last point, the closing balance of the capital account. 2. Balance CD. This is called the closing balance of the partner's capital account. So how are we going to find out the closing balance? We will first of all total the credit side value. Let's suppose for the time being, the total value of the credit side is 2,50,000, right? So out of 2,50,000, we will be subtracting 2 lakh. So that means 50,000 will be the closing amount of capital for partner X. Similarly, we will calculate the credit value for partner Y and subtract the debit side value out of it. So 2 lakh minus 30,000, it will be 1,70,000. This is how we will be finding out the closing balance of the partners. And then finally, tally both the sides. So both the sides, as you already know, that both the sides must have the equal balances. Debit and credit side must tally. Tell me guys, is this clear to all of you or not? The formation of the partner's capital account under fixed capital method is clear, all of you?
Yes.
Now, okay. So the thing that I need to explain, that I wanted to explain here, is that partner's capital account as per fixed capital method is very, very simple. All we need to do is to record 4 types of transaction: the opening balance, the introduction of further capital, the drawings, and finding out the closing capital balance. These 4 items will only be recorded here in the partner's capital account. So what about the other transaction? Transaction relating to salary of partner, transaction related to commission of partner, transaction related to interest on drawings of partner, interest on capital of partner. Where are we going to record all these transactions? So answer is very simple. For that purpose, we will be preparing a separate account, which is called the partner's current account. So let's do it now. Partner's current account. Partner's current account. So for the structure of the partner's capital account will also remain same. Structure will remain same. So this is particular, partner X, partner Y, particular X and Y. Done. Now see, under the partner's capital account, we will start with the same thing. First of all, we will write the opening balance of the current account. That is by balance BD. By balance BD means opening balance of the current account. This is the opening balance of the current account. Now, sir, tell me whether the current account balance will also be given in the question. Answer is yes. Generally, the opening balance of the current account is also given in the question. Like opening balance of the capital account will also be given in the question. Whenever we will be doing the question, you will be able to see that. But just I'm telling you, just whenever we will be calculating the question, we will be solving the question, you will notice that the opening capital balance and the closing capital balance both are given in the question itself. You need not to be worried about this. So balance, opening balance will be given in the question. We need to simply write it here. Opening balance will be written here. Done? Is this clear to all of you? Renosh and Halim and everyone else?
Yes, sir.
Aman, is this clear to you? Renosh, is this clear to you? Opening current balance will be given in the question. All we need to do is we write down the opening balance here. Is this clear, Aman?
Yes.
Renosh, is this clear to you as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Apart from the opening balance, what are the other items that we will be writing here? So we will write down if partner is getting any interest on their capital. So we will write down by interest on capital, by interest on capital to partners. So if partners are getting interest on their capital contribution, then such amount will also be written in their respective columns. If partners are getting salary, then such salary will also be recorded in their respective column. If partners are given commission, whether it is related to turnover or on any other thing, such commission will also be recorded in the partner's current account. And similarly, if there is any profit, then such profit will also be shared among the partners and recorded in their respective column. So all these things are recorded under the partner's current account credit side. All right, so you can notice that we will be writing all those items on the credit side, which increases the capital account balance for the which increases the capital balance of the partners. Like interest on capital is going to increase the capital balance of the partner. Salary is going to increase the capital balance of the partner. Commission is obviously is an income and going to increase the capital balance of the partner. And profit is also an income, and it will be going to increase the capital balance of the partner. So all those items which are considered as income of the partner, or which is going to increase the amount of capital balance of the partner, need to be recorded on the credit side of the partner's current account. Now, there are some items which reduces the capital balance, which are considered as the expense from partner's point of view. Like for example, if partner have made any drawings, then such drawings will be recorded on the credit side. Now the problem arises. Now see, sir, you told us that when you will prepare the partner's capital account, then also you will be recording the value of the drawings. And here you are saying when you will prepare the current account, while preparing the current account as well, you need to write down the value of the drawings. So tell me whether drawings will be recorded in both the accounts. Tell me whether value of the drawings will be recorded in both the accounts at the same time. Answer is no. Drawings will only be recorded either in the capital account or in the current account. Depending on if drawings were made out of capital, then it will be recorded under the capital account. If drawings are made out of capital, it will be recorded under the capital account. But if drawings were made out of profit, profits, then such drawings will only be recorded under the partner's current account. Is this clear, Aman, Halima, and Lenosh? Drawings which are made out of profit will only be recorded under the partner's current account. Tell me, Halima, Aman, and Lenosh, is this clear to all of you?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the question arises, how do we identify? How we will be able to identify whether the drawings are made out of profit or out of capital? So answer is very simple. This will always be given in the question. This will always be given in the question. If it is not given in the question, if it is not written that drawings are made out of capital, we can simply assume that it must have been withdrawn out of profit. And then you will always write down the value of the drawing under the current account debit side. So you are going to write down the value of the drawing in the capital account only and only when question itself mention that drawings were made out of capital. And in any other situation, we will always be recording the value of the drawings under the partner's current account. That's it. I hope this is clear. Now, apart from the drawings on the debit side, we will also write down the value of the interest, if any, charge on such drawing. Interest on drawing is also considered as an expense for the partner. Like all these are incomes, na? Salary is income for the partner, interest on capital is an income for the partner, commission is also income, profit is also an income. Similarly, interest on drawing is considered as an expense and will be subtracted out of the capital balance. So this will be recorded on the debit side column of the partners. Done. This is it, guys. This is all that we need to record under the partners capital account. Nothing more. And then finally, we will close this account by finding out the closing current account balance. So we will write down by balance CD. This will be the closing balance of the current account. Closing balance. Sir, how are we going to find out the closing balance? So it is very simple. We will simply total the credit side values, subtract the debit side value. The remaining amount will be the closing balance of the current account. Yeah, this is it. I hope this is clear to all of you. Right? Anyone having any doubt or want to ask anything, please tell me. No one is having any problem. Okay. So guys, I want all of you to take the screenshot of this, and later after the session, I want all of you to note it down in your notebooks. Okay, so quickly take the screenshot and note these things in your notebook once the session is over. For the time being, just take the screenshot. Let me know when you are done. Aman, Halima, and Ranosh. Tell me when you are done with the screenshot. Done, Ranosh?
Yes, sir.
Screenshot taken. Okay. Aman, done?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Also take the screenshot of the partner's capital account. All these things you need to write it on your notebooks. Since we do not have this much time here in our session, since the class is only for 1 hour, so just to save few minutes, I want all of you to take the screenshot and later complete it after the session in your notebooks. So see here in the capital account, all of you can see that we have written the opening balance on the capital account credit side, and then if any addition made in the in such capital balances, then we will also record it on the credit side. If any drawings made out of capital, then only such drawing will be recorded here. And then finally, the closing balance. So always remember that under the partner's capital account, we write down only these 4 items, nothing more, nothing less. Now, partner's current account. When we talk about the partner's current account, we will start with the opening balance of the partner's current account. This will always be given in the question. If it is not given in the question, simply assume that opening balances are 0. Generally, what I'm saying, generally it is given in the question. Opening balances are always given in the question. But by chance, if it is not given, we can simply assume that there is no opening balance. Done. Then any salary received by the partners, commission, interest on capital, profit and loss appropriation, all these things will be recorded on the credit side. And drawings is made out of profit, and any interest charge on such drawing will also be recorded on the debit side. And after recording all these values, you will simply finding out the closing balances of the partner. So I guess all these things are clear to you. So now we will start with a small question. So shall we move to the next slide, all of you? Screenshot taken now. Aman, Halima, Ranosh. Done with the screenshot, everyone? And
Done.
everything is clear to all of you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's continue with this question. Obviously, this question seems to be a lengthy one, and you might think that it is difficult, but believe me, it is very, very, very simple. Okay, let's just first of all read it once and try to understand what question is saying. See, question 28 says that there are 3 partners A, B, and C, and their profit sharing ratio is given 1/2, 3/10, and 1/5. Okay, so they will be sharing profit in the given ratios 1/2, 3/10, and 1/5. Then we need to provide interest at 5% on their respective capital. Okay, so whatever the capital they have contributed, these partners are entitled to claim interest on these on their capital contribution as well. And B and C will also be getting a salary of 5,000, right? So allowing B and C a salary of 5,000 each per annum during the year ended 31st of March 2021. A has drawn 10,000. So see here, the information is given regarding the drawings. Question is saying that A is drawing 10,000 out of the business. Now tell me whether it is written in the question that it is made out of capital or this drawing is made out of profit. Tell me guys whether it is written in the question or not. Answer is no. This is written only that 10,000 is being withdrawn by Mr. A. It is not written whether this amount has been withdrawn out of capital or out of profit. So tell me how you are going to deal with it. Whether you will be writing it in the partner's capital account or the current account. Tell me. 10,000 will be written under the capital account or the current account. Since nothing is mentioned here, on which account we will be writing that value? Tell me everyone. Or if you, no one is answering, okay. My question is clear to all of you. Renosh, is this clear? The question is clear. See,
Yes,
what
sir,
I'm
can you
saying is
repeat
that 10,000, the question is saying that 10,000 is withdrawn. A have made a drawing of 10,000. But anywhere in the question, this it is not written that whether this drawing were made out of capital or out of profit. What I'm asking, how are we going to deal with this? What are we going to assume? Whether we will assume that this this amount must have been withdrawn out of capital, or we can simply assume that this amount must have been withdrawn out of profit. Tell me, if it is not written in the question from where such drawings were made, how are we going to deal with this? Whether we are going to write it in the capital account or the current account. Now the question is clear. Renosh, Aman, Halima.
So it will be capital.
It will be recorded in the capital. Okay. Aman, what about you?
Current account.
Current account. Okay. And Renosh, what do you think? Where should we record the value of the drawings? Current account or the capital account?
Not sure. So I think current.
Current account. Perfect. See, Halima, we won't be recording this under the capital account. Renosh and Aman are both are correct. See, what I've told you while we were preparing with the format. See, while we were discussing format, I've told you that drawings will be recorded under the capital account, but only when it is written in the question that it is made out of capital. So, is anywhere in the question it is written that this drawing is made out of capital? Answer is no, it is not written in the question. Question is only saying that A has withdrawn 10,000. Done. Nothing more. So we will simply assume that this profit must have been drawn out of profit, not out of capital, and therefore we will be recording it under the current account. Okay, now let's move to the next point. B and C, in addition to their salary, drawn 2,500 and 1,000. Okay. So they have withdrawn 2,500 and 1,000. So A, B, and C, all these partners are drawing. And since it is not given in the question from where they are making such drawing, we will simply assume they are drawing out of profit and we will record it under the current account. Now moving on to the next point, profit and loss account for the year ended 31st March 2020 shows the profit is 45,000. So profit of the business is also given 45,000. On 1st of April 2020, the balance of the current account of the partners were 4,500, 1,500 and 1,000. So this is the current account balances. As I have already, as previously discussed with all of you, that current account balance will always be given in the question. So this time it is given in the question. Capital account balances are given in the question. Interest on Drawing will not be charged. Okay. And question is asking us to prepare the partner's current account and the capital account. All right, everyone. The question is clear to all of you now. Question is clear to, except I guess Renosh must have been going through few problem. Otherwise, everyone should be clear about the question.
Sir,
Yes,
sir,
yes,
can you
yes.
hear?
Yeah, yeah.
Sir, can you repeat, sir, again this B and C in additional till there? Can you repeat starting the B and C?
B and C. See, it says A has drawn a salary. A has drawn 10,000, and B and C, in addition to their salary, drawn 2,500 and 1,000. Just a minute. Just a minute. Yeah. Okay. So A question is saying that A have made a drawing of 10,000. B and C, apart from their salary. See, B and C were saying previously that B and C will also get a salary of 5,000. Now question is saying that B and C, apart from their salary of 5,000, they have withdrawn 2,500 and 1,000. This is in addition to their salary. So A have withdrawn 10,000, B have withdrawn 2,500, and C made a drawing of 1,000. That is what this statement is saying. Renosh, is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now question is also telling us that the total amount of profit generated by the business is 45,000. And question is also given us the current account balances. So all these things are given. Question want us to prepare the current account and the capital account and show the division of the profit among the partners as well. Okay. Now, Renosh, since you have missed the previous sessions, previous topics, so I'm sure that you will be having few problems. So you will have to bear the problem in today's session. We will be arranging a separate class for you. I'll provide you the backup class. Then only we will be able to resolve all your problems. But for now, just pay attention. Try to understand what we are doing. You need not to be worried a lot. We will be giving you a backup and resolve all your problems. Is that clear? So all you need to do is just focus and try to understand. Coming back to Aman and Halima. Halima and Aman, the question is clear, all of both of you. Question is clear, Aman and Halima.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's just quickly solve this question. First of all, see, the question is asking us to show the distribution of the profit, right? We need to see, question is basically asking us to prepare the capital and the current account. Undoubtedly, question is saying us to prepare the capital and the current account. But since the profit is given in the question, therefore we will have to make the Pnl appropriation as well. We will have to prepare the Pnl appropriation as well. So let's just quickly prepare the Pnl appropriation. Renosh, just note it down. I'm sure that you won't be able to understand a lot, but I still want you to note it down. Profit and loss appropriation. Profit and loss appropriation. So how do we prepare profit and loss appropriation account? We write down particulars and the amount, again particulars and amount. Done. So first of all, in the P&L appropriation, we write down by net profit. See, net profit is already given in the question. I'm sure all of you paid attention while reading the question. So I'm sure that all of you are able to figure out the profit in the question is given as 45,000, right? Profit in the question is 40. See, this is the profit given in the question, 45,000. So we will come back to the Pnl appropriation, write down 45,000. Done. Then question is saying that partner will get a interest on their capital, right? Partner will get a interest on their capital. See, here it is written that partner will be getting an interest on their capital at the rate 5%, 5% per annum. All right, so we will be calculating 5% on their capital contribution. What are their capital contribution? 5 lakh, 5 lakh, sorry, 50,000, 30,000, and 20,000. So to interest on capital, interest on capital, A, B, and C. For A, B, and C, interest on capital will be 50 on 50,000, 30,000, and 20,000. 50,000, 30,000, and 20,000. The rate of interest that we will be giving on their capital is 5%, right? 5% per annum is the rate of interest. See, in the second line it is written interest at 5% will be given to partners. So 5%, 5%, and 5%. So 5% of 50,000 is 2,500. 5% of 30,000 will be 1,500, and 5% of 20,000 will be 1,000. We will total all these values, 2,500 plus 1,500, it will be 4,000 plus 1,000, it will be 5,000. So 5,000 will be the total amount of interest on capital to A, B, and C. Tell me, Halima, Aman, is the interest calculation is clear to both of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, now there is one more thing given in the question that B and C is going to get a salary, right? B and C are going to get a salary of 5,000 each. So we will write down to salary to partners. Salary to partners. Salary to partners. Salary will be given to B and C only, not to A. So B and C are only entitled to claim salary. 5,000 each. That means 5,000 to B and 5,000 to C. On annual basis, that means total salary of 10,000 will be given to partner B and C collectively. Tell me, the salary calculation is clear? Aman, Halima.
Yes.
All right. Now let's move to the next point. A has drawn 10,000. B and C have withdrawn 2,500 and 1,000. See guys, drawings are not recorded in the Pnl appropriation. Is that right? Drawings are not recorded in the Pnl appropriation. Right now, interest on drawing will be recorded under the Pnl appropriation, but drawings are not recorded here. Am I right or wrong? Drawings are not recorded in the Pnl appropriation. I'm right now?
Yes.
Yes. Drawings are not recorded here. Drawings are recorded under the capital account or the current account. But right now we are only preparing the Pnl appropriation part. So let's just quickly prepare the Pnl. Now we will transfer the remaining profit to the partners. So to profit transferred, we will transfer the profit to A, B, and C. So out of 45,000, we will subtract 5,000 and 10,000. We will subtract out of 45,000, we will subtract 5,000 and 10,000. So remaining amount of profit will be 30,000. Am I right? The remaining amount of profit that will be given to A, B, and C will be 30,000. Aman, is this correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, see, this profit need to be distributed in the ratio of 1:2, 3/10, and 1/5. This is also given in the question. See here. Here it is given that the profit, the share in the profit is 1/2, 3/10, and 1/5. So we will come back to the Pnl appropriation. 1/10, 3/10, 1 out of 30,000, we will give 1 upon 2. That is half of the 30,000. That means 15,000 to A. And to B, we will be giving 3 by 10. 30,000 into 3 upon 10. That means 9,000, right? And then finally 1 by 5 to C. 30,000 into 1 upon 5. That means 6,000. So when you will total 15, 9 plus 6, it must be equal to 30,000. Now we will tally both the sides. So 45,000 on the debit side and 45,000 should be on the credit side as well. Done, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Noted, Halima?
Done.
Done, okay. Now this is the Pnl appropriation. Now we need to prepare the partner's current account and the capital account. So let's continue with that. Let's just first of all, let me write down partner's capital account. Now from this point onward, Renosh will also be able to understand this. So Renosh, we will first of all be preparing partner's capital account.
Okay.
Partner's capital account. And here, as I've told you earlier, that we will first of all prepare the format for the partner's capital account. So particulars, and then the partner. Oh, I'm sorry, there are, how many partners are there? There are 3 partners, A, B, and C. So let's consider this column for the. So this is particulars, partner or A, B, and C. Partner A, partner B, and partner C is there. Then again particulars, then A, B, and C. Okay, tell me which is the first item that we write under the capital account. This is the partner's capital. Tell me the first thing that we write down under the capital account. Aman, Halima, and Renosh. The first thing that we need to write it here. By, tell me guys.
Balance carried down.
Balance BD, opening brought forward, brought down. Balance BD.
Yes,
So what are
balance
their
brought down.
capital balances? Their capital balances is already given in the question. See, in the third line, it is written that their capital balances are 50,000, 30,000, and 20,000. Right? Is this correct? 50, 30, and 20. Renosh, 50,000,
Yes, sir.
30,000, and 20,000. This is what we will be writing here. Their opening balances are written. Okay, after that, now we will write down if any addition made by the partner in their capital. So see, in the entire question, it is nowhere mentioned in the question that partners have invested further capital. So there will be no entry for the introduction of the capital by cash or bank. There will be no entry for this. And similarly, no drawings were made out of capital. So we won't be writing anything by the name of 2 drawings on the debit side. Sir, but drawings were made now by the partner. Yeah, drawings were made by the partner, but since it is not mentioned in the question that drawings were made out of capital, so we won't be writing that drawings here in the partner's capital account. So only this opening balance will be recorded here. And since there are no other item on the debit side and the credit side, so that basically means the entire opening balance will itself become the closing balance. So 2, balance CD will also remain same. 50,000, 30,000 and 20,000. Aman, Halima and Renosh. Is this clear all of you? Since there are no other item to be recorded under the capital account, so the opening balance and the closing balance will remain same. Am I clear, Renosh, Halima
Sir,
and Aman? Okay.
sir,
Yes.
there is no drawing, right?
Sorry?
Sir, there is no drawing, right?
Yeah, there is, there is a drawing. There is a drawing, but drawings were made out of profit. See, here you can see in the question, this is the drawing. 10,000 is the drawing. And then here also 2,500 and 1,000 are also drawing. But the problem is that it is nowhere in the question it is written that this drawing is made out of capital. If question mentions this only, that the drawings were made out of capital, then only we will be able to write it under the capital account. Otherwise, we will be recording that under the current account. Okay, so therefore we are not recording the value of the drawing here. 50,000, 30,000 and 20,000. So opening everything will remain same. Now this is the partner's capital account. Now let's talk about the current accounts. So we will again make the format of the current account, partner's current account. Partner's current account. And same structure will be followed. Done. This is the format of the current account, particulars. A, B, C, again particulars A, B, and C. Okay. Now tell me the first item that we need to write it under the partner's current account. Halima, Aman, Renosh. Which is what is the first thing that we need to write it under the partner's current account? Tell me guys, what is the first thing that we need to enter here? Correct, balance. Balance BD of the current account. Current account balance we need to write it down right here. So current account balances are given in the question. See at the very end, highlighted by the yellow color, you can see the current account balances of the partner are 4,500. For B it is 1,500 and for C it is 1,000. Right, everyone? Everyone is able to see that?
Yes.
So 4,500, 1,500 and 1,000. This is the opening capital balances of the partner. 4,500, 1,500, 1,000. Okay. Now tell me what other items are recorded under the current account apart from the opening balances. Do we record the interest on capital? Yes or no? Can we record the interest on capital on the credit side? Yes or no? Answer is yes. We need to record the interest on capital. So interest on capital we have already calculated here under the Pnl appropriation. While preparing the Pnl appropriation, we found out interest on capital for partner. It is 2,500 for A, 1,500 for B, and 1,000 for C. So 25, 15, and 1,000. 25, 1,500, and 1,000. Is this clear, Aman, Halima, Renosh?
Yes.
Yes.
Renosh, is this clear to you as well?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Apart from the interest on drawing, what other things we record under the partner's current account? Sir, we record the salary of the partners as well. So salary is also given in the question by salary, but salary is being received by only B and C. A is not getting a salary, right? A is not getting any salary. It is written in the question. B and C will only get a salary. See in the fifth line highlighted by the yellow, blue color, I'm sure that all of you are able to see that B and C is getting a salary of 5,000 per annum. So we will write down the 5,000 salary for B and C, 5,000 for B, 5,000 for C. Is this clear, all of you?
Yes.
Aman, is this clear to you as well?
Yes.
Renosh, is this clear to you also?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, there is nothing more that we can write it here. So the only one more thing we can write, that is Pnl appropriation balance. Profit Pnl appropriation balance. So profit and loss as per appropriation is, see, in the Pnl appropriation, we just calculated their profit and loss is 15,000, 9,000 and 6,000. As per Pnl appropriation, we figured out their profit is 15, 99 and 6,000. So we will simply write that profit 15, 9 and 6,000. Done. Okay. This is it. Now finally, let's come to the debit side of the partner's current account. What items are recorded on the current account side, debit side? What items are recorded on the debit side? So firstly, we will write down the drawings. And then also we write down the interest on drawing. But since question is saying that no interest will be charged on drawing, question have not given, in question it is not given that whether partners will be subject to drawings, interest on drawing or not, whether interest on drawing will be charged or not. So we will simply presume that there will be no interest on drawing. Okay, so only the amount of drawing will be written in the question. Amount of drawing made by A, B and C are 10,000, 2,500 and 1,000. 10,000, 2,500 and 1,000. This is the value of the drawing. Done, everyone? Is this clear to all of you? We have recorded all the items in the current account. No, nothing else left to be written here. Ranosh, Halima and Aman. Is this clear to all of you?
Yes.
Okay, now finally, we will calculate their closing balances. So I'll write down to balance CD. Balance CD. How are we going to find out the balance CD? 4,500. We will sum total the credit side values. We will subtract the debit side value. So 4,500 plus 4,500. It will be, sir, 7,000, right? 7,000 plus 15,000. It is 22,000. So out of 22,000, we will subtract 10,000 and we will get a balance CD as 12,000 for Mr. A. Is this clear, all of you? The calculation of the closing balance is clear to all of you or not?
Yes.
So can you repeat again?
Yeah, sure. Just a minute. See, how do we find out closing balance, Renosh? We first of all total the credit side value of Mr. A. So Mr. A have got a just a minute, let me show you. Yeah, see in the calculator. So the profit, the opening balance of partner A is 4,500. 4,500. Then he have received interest on capital at the rate of 2,500. Is that right? And then
Yes, sir.
profit, share in the profit is 15,000. So that means total amount of the credit side is 22,000. And out of this 22,000, we have subtracted 10,000 of the drawing. So
Okay,
10,000.
22,000 minus 10,000, right?
Yes. So the remaining amount will be 12,000. Is that correct?
Okay.
Okay. Now same will be done for B also. 1,500 plus 1,500 plus 5,000 plus 9,000. So 9 plus 5, 14,000. 14,000 plus this 3,000. It will be 17,000. Is that right? This will be 17,000. This is 7. If it is not clear, this is 17,000 by the way. Out of 17,000, we will subtract 2,500, right? So it will be 14,500. The closing balance will be 14,500. Am I clear? Aman, Halima, Renosh.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
What about Aman, Halima?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now see. Now similarly, we will total the credit side values of the C, 1,000, 1,000, 2,000. 2,000 plus 5,000 will be 7,000. 7,000 plus 6,000. 13,000. Out of 13,000, we will simply subtract 1,000. So we will get a closing balance of 12,000 for C as well. Done, everyone? 13,000.
That is 12,000 or 17,000.
This is 17. Sorry, can you please repeat?
So the debit side, the C column, right? So it is 12 or 17.
It is 17. Na? 6 plus 5, 11. 11 plus 2,000, it will be 13,000, right? 1,000 plus 1,000, 2,000. 2,000 plus 5,000 will be 7,000. 7 plus 6, it is 13. And out of 13,000, we have subtracted 1,000. So we will get a closing balance of 12,000. Is this clear, Rinosh?
Yes, sir.
So 20,000, 17,000, and 13,000. Done? Is this clear, all of you? Please note it down quickly. Aman and Halima.
Done.
Any doubts?
No, sir.
No.
Noted. This is noted. Written. Aman, have you written it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So guys, this is it for today's session. I hope everything that we discussed is clear to all of you. So before ending this session, just let us recall everything. Just let me give you a quick recap. See, in today's class, we were talking about the formation of the capital account as per the fixed capital method. Prior to this, I've already told you that there are two methods by which capital account can be prepared. One is called the fixed capital method, and then there we have the fluctuating capital method. We already in the previous sessions talked about the fluctuating capital method of preparation of the partner's capital account. In today's class, we were talking about fixed capital method, wherein I have told you that under the fixed capital method, we need to prepare two different accounts to record all transactions of the partner. One is called the capital account, and then there we have the current account. Under the capital account, we record only two items apart from the opening and the closing balance of the capital account. We record the introduction of further capital. We record the drawings of the capital. Only these two transactions are recorded there. Otherwise, no other transaction will be recorded under the capital account. Now let's talk about the current account. Current account record all kind of transaction, which whether it is related to salary, commission, investment capital, or any other incomes, and all expenses will also be recorded on the debit side of the partner's current account. Like for example, if it is related to drawings, or it is related to interest on drawing, or any other thing. Okay, then we did this question 28. I hope all of you understood this question, and I'm giving you one more question for you homework. Question number 29. All right. So I expect at least Aman and Halima to attempt this question. Try to solve it.
Hello?
And this is not the homework for Renosh. Yes, Renosh.
Sir, this PL, right? This profit and loss, which you discussed now. I didn't
Appropriation
understand
part.
that one, sir.
Yeah,
I
you did
understand
not
that.
understand that because you haven't attended that session. So Renosh, don't worry about that. As promised, I'll arrange a session for you separately, and probably we will arrange a separate class for you tomorrow. That will be a backup class, and in that class we will be talking about the formation of the Pnl appropriation part. Okay, and once
Okay.
once you do that session, once you complete that topic, you will have no problem relating to formation of the Pnl appropriation part. And then in the backup class, I'll also discuss the formation of the capital account as per the fluctuating capital method. So all you need to do today is just revise everything that we have discussed in today's session. Just revise the concept relating to the formation of the capital account as per the fixed capital method only. Nothing more. You need not to be worried about the what is Pnl appropriation, what is interest on capital, what is the fluctuating capital method, and all these things. We will cover all these things separately by providing you a backup. Am I clear to you, Ranosh?
Yes, sir. Sir, I just want to talk to you, sir. This private, sir.
Okay, no problem, no problem. So Aman and Halima, uh, everything is clear to both of you now?
Clear.
Yeah, okay. So
Yes.
Amana and Lima, you can just log out. This is it for today's class. We will be discussing more about the fixed capital method and the other topic in the next session. So this is it for today's class. Thank you so much, both of you. You can now leave. All
Sir,
right. Yeah. Right.
sir, just to know that the chapter name which you said is fundamental, right?
Yeah. Fundamental of partnership.
Fundamental, sorry, sir, fundamental.
Fundamentals of partnership,
Fundamentals of partnership. So
or you
in
can say
my
the
reader,
introduction of the partnership.
right? So fundamental of partnership, the chapter is not there, sir.
Which book is you are following, Ranosh?
Uh, Actually, it is the partnership book, right? Accountancy, not-for-profit organization, and partnership accounts.
Okay, just tell me the name of the writer, whether it is the NCRT book or the T.S. Garewal book.
Uh, Name of the writer, one is it's actually in with the National Council of Education Research and Training.
Yeah, okay, got it. So that is basically the NCERT book, and in the NCERT book, everything is in one particular book, in one book there. So what I am teaching you, I'm teaching you through the T.S. Garewal. There is a
What's that?
T.S. Garewal is the name of the writer, Ranosh. The You will be able to find the books of the T.S. Garewal in the market. So T.S. Garewal, what T.S. Garewal have done, T.S. Garewal have divided the entire syllabus in 3 different books. All right. So
Oh,
first book is regarding the fundamental of the partnership. Then just yeah. So the first book will be regarding the fundamental of the partnership. Then the second book will be regarding the financial analysis, and then we have the company account. Okay.
okay.
So the thing is that you don't have to be worried uh, that whether which book to be followed. All you need to do is to pay attention in the class. Okay. And since your school is following the NCRT book and we are following the TS Garewal, if you keep on tracking from the book which topic I'm covering in the class, you will always be confused. So all you need to understand that we are currently we are discussing about the introduction of the partnership, or you can say we are talking about the accounting of the partnership. This is it.
Okay. Accounting of the partnership.
Accounting of the partnership. This is clear.
Okay.
Any other thing you want to ask?
No, sir. No.
No. So let me talk to my team. I'll talk to Saurabh and other colleague, other team member of mine, and they will definitely arrange a backup class for you tomorrow. Just make sure that you be available at the scheduled time.
So
Okay.
what's the timing?
They will inform you. The class will be probably at 8 o'clock as per India time. So will you be available at 8 o'clock?
Morning? Morning?
No, it will be at the evening 8 o'clock as per India time. So just tell me, Rinosh, where do you come from?
Sir, you mean where I stay in India?
Yeah, yeah.
India or Kuwait?
You are currently in Kuwait.
Yeah, I'm currently in Kuwait. So India, I am in Kerala.
Okay, you are from Kerala. So there is a, I guess there is a difference of 2.5 hours from the timing of India and Kuwait, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that means 8 o'clock in India means 6:30 in Kuwait. So probably we will be arranging a backup class tomorrow at 6:30. Will you be comfortable taking class at 6:30?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Comfortable, sir.
Are you doing any other class as well apart from the accounts class with Learnivio? Any other class you are attending?
Yes, sir. Other class also there, sir.
Which class is there? I guess you will have your economics class.
Yes, sir. Not economics, sir. Other than ENG,
Okay, so
then
so that means that class will be at which time? At what time?
sir, it's around 5:30.
It's
5:30
around
Kuwait
okay.
time. 5:30 to
Okay, got it.
6:30 Kuwait time.
Got it. So that means as soon as you are finished with your that subject, that class, you can continue with the account session at 6:30. You will be
Yes, sir.
comfortable taking class at 6:30, or shall we extend it further?
No problem, sir. It's okay.
We can also schedule it at around if you are comfortable, you will be able to schedule it around 9 o'clock. That means as per the Kuwait time, it will be around 7:30 if you are comfortable doing class at 7:30.
Yeah, I'm comfortable, sir.
You're comfortable at 7:30 or 6:30?
Both I'm comfortable, sir.
Okay, so okay, no problem. So let's just continue our class tomorrow at 7:30, same time. The
So
timing
everyday classes will be there, or
classes will be alternate, no, but just come for the backup tomorrow. I'll let you know
okay.
everything.
No,
Okay,
okay, sir.
Renosh, is this clear?
No, okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, so we will be taking a backup class tomorrow at 7:30 as per Kuwait timing. And in that class, I'll discuss about the Pnl appropriation and interest on capital, interest on drawing, all these things that you have skipped, that you have missed till now.